Okay, so this summer, well actually this year, we're primarily for all of our direct seeding using the 5-row Jang here. It's a great tool. It's worth every penny of what it cost because it's saving you time. And as every farmer knows, it's all about what can you do to save time, energy, and money. And this saves a lot of time. So currently, this is end of July. It's hot and humid. It's actually decent today because it's overcast. So what we're doing now is we've got radishes, turnips, arugula, and salad mix. This is in addition to our Salanova. This variety of salad mix is called All-Star. Does fairly well. We get good yields. So a few things we're doing with this Jang is in the fall, winter, and spring, we're doing 6 rows for radishes because we find it just gives us really nice, consistent sized radishes. But as you get into a lot more heat and mainly humidity, which is the biggest enemy for a lot of these cool weather crops. So instead of doing 6 rows, we're just going to 10 rows. And that works. It's not perfect, but as you can see, kind of point the camera over here, you know, this is 10 rows, 2.5 inches apart, and the germination is not perfect. The radish seed likes slightly cooler temperatures. We are covering it with shade for the first week, but in general, that 10-row Jang is giving us the right germination that we need for our context and our climate. We have radishes, turnips here, arugula, salad mix, and we're doing this every single week. We really like growing in tunnels because it really protects us from the heavy rainfalls that we can get. It's not uncommon to get 3 or 4 inches in a matter of a few hours here, and it's more often than not, especially in the last 2 years. So we found this really protects the seeding because if you seed this, it can get washed out fairly quickly, and the germination is terrible. And you can also see in our arugula that we did, it's very clean. We have really nice overhead netafim misters, and it's just a very gentle watering. And the quality of that product is very high. So, yeah, we're really happy with the seeder. Highly recommend it if you're doing any kind of quantity of greens. Let's go and check out, so this here we seeded last week. Let's go check out some arugula that's ready to be harvested this week. All right, so here we are, guys. This is about 2 weeks old here, this crop that we're looking at now. Arugula will be ready in about 3 days, right here. And it really has done well. This variety is Astro. There's some other varieties that we're playing around with that does really well. Again, these tunnels is really, really crucial for this. This All-Star, this past week, for some reason, this bed kept drying out. We just could not get enough water on it. We don't know why, but it's we're always adjusting things, but everything else did great except for that All-Star, which we think we know why, so we're fixing that now. But yeah, so this is what that looks like. This is the arugula with that 10-row Jang, and the key to this, if you look in here, there's no weeds, and that's really important. Oh, there's one there. But this is really important. Like if you don't have your weeds in check, kind of see in there, there's no weeds. Okay. So very important to have that in check. Lots of things you can do to that. But if you don't have your weeds in check, this may not be the tool for you. But if you feel like you can get a handle on that, it's well worth the investment.